It's Chrissy here. Welcome to my channel. On this channel you will find an array of videos. Well, I've just started out actually, so you'll start to see an array of videos every week on a Monday at 7 p.m. UK time, where I will talk about all range of topics to do with childhood and how we can raise confident and happy children through our parenting, through the activities that we do with them. And also I'll be talking about our parenting journey. So I'm coming to you as a mum to another mum and a parent to another parent. And sometimes my husband will be on here for dad to another dad. And we're just going to share our parenting experience in the hopes to give you some value, inspire you, and help you know that we're in this together. So basically we're all about raising amazing, confident children and raising rock star kids together. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already and click on the bell so that you can get notified when the videos are out. Anyways, so for this video I'm going to be exploring the benefits of messy play. Now my baby girl Manaya, she loves messy play. She's 9 months old now and she loves it. I've been taking her to the children's centre where they've done messy play a couple of times and I've never looked back. So I just wanted to share with you the benefits, because I feel like if we know the benefits and why we do what we do with our children, the activities we do, then we're more inclined to do it some more. However, if you're like me, then you do not like to get your house messy and dirty and make you panic. I'm a bit OCD, bit of a clean freak. So I do tend to take her out for messy play. And I do have a couple of things that I do at home that I allow her to get messy in, but that's as far as it goes. Anyways, I'm going to give you 4 benefits of messy play, and then I'm going to dive into giving you some ideas of what you can do at home or outside or in children's centres to actually get your child to enjoy messy play. So the first benefit of messy play, not that it's in any particular order, but the first benefit is that it's really good for tactile and sensory development. So it allows them to really explore their world in creative ways where it enhances their curiosity, it allows them to feel different textures, smell different smells, hear different things. It's really good for that. It enables them to just explore their world where they can be really creative. Whereas, for example, when you use a toy, the toy can only go so far, right? They can only use it in that certain way that it's built. Whereas with messy play, they can be really creative. Like they can get the Play-Doh, for example, create amazing shapes, do so much, and they can get really creative with the way that they use the messy play tools, basically. Also, it's very good for strengthening their core muscles. So as your children get older, my baby's 9 months older, so she won't exactly be doing this now, but for example, if you take your child out into nature and there happens to be some mud and they've got their boots on, their wellies on, they can get stumping on the mud, and that's really good for their leg muscles. So that's a great way of getting them toned up, getting them to do some physical activity. Also, it's good for their fine motor skills. So when they are, for example, with Manaya, when I get her to have her lunch or her breakfast, what I do is I try to find something messy she could play with. So I'll get a bit of mushy potatoes, or a bit of the baby pots that you can get in the stores, and I put it on her tray and I let her get messy with it. And what's really good with that is that it actually promotes handwriting skills. So when they're using their fingers, they're using their fine motor skills to actually kind of start writing. It's introducing writing really early on, so I think that's pretty amazing. So it's great for that. Also, for messy play, it's really good for hand and eye coordination. So when they are literally looking at and playing with their toys and cutting out shapes, they have to kind of use their hands, they have to coordinate, they have to use their eyes, they have to use their sensory apparatus to actually achieve what it is that they want to achieve. So it's really good for hand-eye coordination and becoming aware of their parts of their body. So those are just some of the benefits. I am really inspired about doing messy play even more because there's so many benefits to it. These are just to give you an idea of what they are. But I love how it helps them to enhance their creativity, their problem solving skills, and it lets them just roam free and feel comfortable with being messy. Getting their hands messy, getting their face messy, getting their clothes messy, just letting them themselves go and just relax and really get present to the moment and have fun. That's what I love about messy play. So yes, Manaya does love it. When I remember I took her to the children's play centre and she saw a tray of porridge, and she's just like, oh my gosh, she couldn't wait to get off my arm so that she could just swim in it. So if you know your child likes it, then definitely try it out. If they're if they're a bit resistant, obviously we don't want to force them. You could just introduce them to it and maybe do a bit of messy play with their food and slowly introduce them to it. Let me give you some ideas of what you can do for messy play. So simple ones, and one popular one is sand and water. So if you're taking them to the beach, or you could just buy like a tray of sand. I think they've got specialised ones that are safe for babies. And then you can get some water and just let them play with a bucket and spade. That's lovely. They can feel the sensations there of the sand. They can feel the water. So that's great. Great, loads of fun. And also you could use, like I mentioned, a tray. You can get a big tray from maybe a homeware store or the pound shop and just make some porridge. You can add water if your baby is allergic to dairy, which is my baby is. So I would use water. Just make some porridge and just lay it on the tray and let them just kind of swim in it. You know, get their hands in there and their legs, and you know, you can get loads of fun done with that. And if you don't want to mess up your house, you can do it in a garden or in a park if you can, or find out if your children's centre is doing any messy play. Also, what you could do is get some Play-Doh and let them just explore the Play-Doh. You could also get some rice and get some food colouring to turn the rice into different colours. I'm going to try that out actually. And so that they can play with that and explore the colours as well. You can get some pasta, some potatoes and mash it all up. You know, mash the potatoes and let them kind of play with that. You can use, obviously, messy eating. Also, you can go out into nature and just let them explore the leaves. The mud, if you're comfortable doing that, the flowers, let them feel the grass on their feet, and it's just amazing the things that you could do really. Maybe have a look on Pinterest to see what other inspirations you could use as well. You can find on there. So that's basically it. Those are the benefits of messy play, and I think it's an awesome activity to do. And yes, so I will leave you with that. Let me know if you are already using messy play with your children and what they think of it, what other activities you've got and ideas that you can share. Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one.